Welcome to Espresso on Electronics, quick sips of India wisdom. I'm your host Anika Sundar, and joining me today is Amita Trisani. Amita, welcome to the show. Can you introduce yourself?
Sure. So myself, Amita Trisal, I'm working with Qualcomm from last 30 plus years, and I have been involved with the GPU core that you know as Adreno core in the market. Part of that development from last 13 years, have been involved in architecture and different verification strategies that are needed for newer and newer architecture. So yeah, here I am with 20 plus years of industry experience in design, verification, and few other miscellaneous stuff like post silicon and NTPG and all of that. But yeah, but majorly I'm in design verification and majorly my core expertise in graphics.
Lovely. It's a pleasure having you on the show, Amita. So, Amita, since you bring in 2 decades of your experience, right, what has been the challenges that you've seen so far in the verification space, right?
Yeah.
All of us are talking about AI, ML, and how is it changing the verification landscape. In your opinion, what has the transition been so far?
So, yeah, before going to AI, ML, that's the solution part that we're talking about. The challenge is like we are seeing every generation to generation design complexity is increasing. Like it's not only in terms of billions of gate count that we have, but the kind of architecture, kind of the features that are demanded in the market to improve performance or quality of service. So we are making our designs complex. Every new architecture is coming with the complex design. The complex test benches are following because we have to cater to all those features. We have to verify the big detail. So design complexity is increasing, test bench complexity is increasing. Now the test size, the regression size is huge. Like we are running millions of random tests or maybe the directed tests, conformance, benchmark. So we have huge regression test size also which we need to run. And so we are increasing in design size, we are increasing in design complexity, we are increasing in test bench complexity, we are having good amount of increase in our regression size. The only thing which is decreasing is our verification cycle. We have to ensure verification has to be completed in very lesser time. Whatever we could do earlier in 6 months, double of that we need to do now in 3 months or 4 months. So verification cycle is shrinking, and we have a lot of features to cater to make the product successful, make the product on time. Like otherwise, even if you are late and we bring a lot of fancy features, doesn't matter really. The bus is already gone. So these are certain challenges we generally deal with. Now, what we can do? Yeah, we can work day and night, and maybe we can come halfway through. But that is again not solving our problem. We cannot complete our verification like that. So we have to come up with some smart ways. And AI ML is one aspect that we can really introduce in the things where, first we should start the low-hanging fruits and then keep on increasing, the quality of the ML solutions, whether those problems can be solved in a mathematical kind of problem, so that we can apply it, we can have certain algorithms working towards it. So yeah, that is where the direction the industry is going towards. We have like Gen AI, we have LLMs, we have all ML algorithms. But what is it? Like we have all kind of stuff, but how is it solving our very low level problem? How is it solving, simple? We have multiple layers of constraints. We have thousands of rand variables. What combination it should come up with, right test content where we can, expose certain bugs. We don't know. We are just hitting in the dark. Maybe that is where the AI/ML kind of techniques can really help. Running regressions in a compressed manner, whatever is making sense. Same test, even if I run 100 times, it's not going to give me anything new unless we are changing the design or we are changing the test bed. But like frankly speaking, we are just wasting our resources, we are wasting time, we are wasting the efforts on engineer also just to keep on running the same content again and again, and it will not fetch us anything. So yeah.
So you mentioned the pressure. You mentioned reduced, the verification side that you mentioned, finding bugs and coverage closure, right? So if I connect the dots, I think Verisum SimAI comes, into my mind. So have you guys used Verisum SimAI? How have the results been? What is it that you think about it?
So, I mean, yeah, that's one of the solutions that we definitely have explored and in our, designs. Uh, we have used the regression compression feature a lot from SimAI, and the results they are giving us 2.5 to 3x kind of reduced regression with coverage gain, regain of like on an average 95%, which is good, but I would, like want towards 100% coverage regain. That is where I want help from Cadence, and I would like to see whatever tests we are running. Like we are having a reduction. That's fantastic. That's really awesome results that we have seen, but still we are tracking few percentages. That is where we want to, work more and understand how we can fill that gap. But initial, as I said, the low hanging fruits, that job is already done. We can still use it. We can still, get ahead in time. We don't have to really wait up to 3 weeks. In a day or two, we can have the 95% coverage readily available when reduced is, and then we can work on the rest of the things, what that original, whatever coverage we had caught from then one regression on temperatures.
Exactly. It is helping you reduce your scope, right? I mean,
Reducing
instead of
the
looking
scope.
at an infinite
Yeah.
space, you're now looking at a particular,
Correct, yeah.
the last leg, if I will say.
Correct, correct.
So would you recommend this to, other teams or other DB engineers, or is there anything that you want to, tell them? Or
Yeah, surely recommend, because any solution whichever is available in the market, I would like engineers to explore all kind of solutions. Maybe they work for your design or not work for the design, but if once you try, then only you get to know about it. If you don't even try, you're just in your own fancy world and thinking that yeah, you're happy
You're doing
doing
the best
whatever,
job.
you're doing the best job, and you're taking 7 months to complete the verification, whereas you could have done it in 4 months itself. So we should try it out. I would recommend. Maybe their design would be benefited. Maybe they will not be, but yeah, at least they have given an attempt, and if not, they can figure out some other solution. But I would recommend all engineers, verification engineers, to use this.
Thank you, Amrita. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a pleasure having you on the show. And thank you, listeners, for joining in. Keep your circuits connected and your ideas flowing until we meet next on Espresso on Electronics.